All right, everybody knows that we just had an election not too long ago. The question then comes is, how is that going to affect real estate? What is that going to do to your market? Maybe what did it do during the entire election year? I'm Aaron Impens. Let's talk about what to look for in an election year and the president that got elected, what that's going to do going in the future. So the elections are over with. The president is elected, whether you like it or not. I mean, that's how it goes. So I want to talk to you today about what typically happens in an election year, or how elections can affect real estate. In the past, in a standard election year, your values of real estate are usually going to drop a little bit. This year obviously is not the case, but more typically in a standard election year, the values are going to drop. Same with the appreciation rate. That's not going to be going up as fast as maybe say that it was prior to the election year. Again, this election year has been strange beyond all belief with the virus that went around, and this has probably been the most turnout for an election that we've ever had. Has been definitely a lot of media coverage that went behind it as well. So it's definitely been different. And with the virus and things like that, and the interest rates going down this election year, appreciation has continued to go up at a very high rate. Same with values, especially in a market like mine. We haven't seen any of those drop-offs, but something to be aware of, I would say, the next 4 years from now, with the next election year, keep an eye on that. Now you may say, well, why do you think that the values are going to go down, or the appreciation rate is not going to go up as fast? And a lot of it contributes to the consumer being uneasy. They're not secure in their mind as to what is going to happen next. I'm not going to dive too deep into the political side of this, but depending on which president that you want it to be elected, then has two different paths of how they lead the country and what that means. So the uncertainness that comes from everybody kind of makes them, they're like, oh, I need to take a break for a second. I need to take a pause and find out what is going to happen next, and then I'm going to game plan from that. So people quit selling their houses. It's like, okay, as I'm taking a break here, I'll just hold on to this. The appreciation slows down because of that, as well as the sales slow down. Again, that didn't happen this year, but typically that's one of the major factors as to why that is the case. Now let's talk about the two presidents that were running. Again, it doesn't matter which one you like, or it doesn't matter if the one that got elected was the one you wanted. They both have paths as to how they're going to lead the country, and that's going to affect the real estate market one way, shape, or form. Typically the Republican president, or Donald Trump, is going to have some tax credits and some lowering taxes, things like that could maybe help your business. A Democratic president may look to raise taxes on some things that may affect you in one way, shape, or form, depending on your income and things like that. Again, I'm not here to try to impose my political view on you, but these are all things that you should keep in mind and take into account on election years and when it's coming up, and realize how it could affect your real estate business. So whether you like it or not, the president that we're going to have for the next 4 years, you know what, it is what it is at this point. So enjoy the ride one way or another. I just wanted to provide a few tips as to some things that I see during an election year, some things that you should keep an eye out for and pay attention to and be aware of for your business. And then with those things, adjust and maneuver through accordingly. Again, all subject to change as always, but just keep your eyes open and be aware. As always, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Hit that subscribe button, smash the like button as well. Leave some comments below. Let's try not to get too political, but let me know your thoughts about some things that happened during an election year, or how that could affect your real estate, or maybe has affected your real estate. So tune in next time, and we'll see you then. Thanks.